What's up, Ghost and Ghouls? It's the one, the only JT Ripper, and I'm here with
Todd of Thunder.
And we're back like we've been gone long because we've been doing this every day of the month with day 26, all the way from 1982, with the most, I would say, underrated underdog movie ever, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Season of the Witch. Yeah.
Which witch is witchy witch?
Yeah, a lot of controversy behind this film because Michael Myers isn't in it.
But
Loomis.
he is. He is. Eat shit, people. He's really in the movie for like 2 seconds on the TV.
Yeah. Well, you know, Dick Warlock's also in the movie too, and he's Michael Myers. So.
I know, right?
But anyway, this was
He's the robot.
First planned anthology that John Carpenter had in mind. For those of you that don't know, John Carpenter's plan was to release a movie every year during Halloween time under the Halloween banner, but it'd be a different story.
Every time.
But people bitched and complained because we didn't get Michael Myers, and we didn't get Laurie Strode, and we didn't get Dr. Loomis and the original story, so...
No, but we got Tom fucking Atkins, though.
Yeah, we got Tom Atkins in... I think you said it right. Probably one of the most underrated films, simply because it gets chalked in there with the Michael Myers, and, watch it as a standalone movie. That's why we put it on here. We've talked about it in the past, about how it's a underrated film, and it's a fun film, and probably more so than any of the other films. I mean, Michael Myers kills people on Halloween night. Okay, that's the punchline, but this movie more so has to do with Halloween night and the mask and, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It actually has to do with
Halloween. Like, Halloween is the main point.
Yeah.
Because of the mask. You got to get the children to wear these 3 different masks, one being a pumpkin, one being a skull, and then one being a witch.
Yeah, and... it has the supernatural elements to it. I don't know. It's just a bunch of stuff put together. Explaining it is kind of like you'll sound like a blithering fucking buffoon. You just have to watch it.
The best synopsis I can come up with is you have this rural little town, and you have this big corporation that is trying to pretty much do a mass genocide with these fucking masks, and Tom Atkins finds out about it and he tries to stop it. That's the best synopsis I can come up with. I don't know how many people listen to this and haven't seen Halloween 3, but it's one of my favorite movies. Like I've said, if you take Halloween off of it and repackage it as Season of the Witch, it's one of the most it's a cult classic is what I'm trying to say. It's up there with the Halloweens and My Bloody Valentine one-offs, and it's just a great fucking movie. And Tom Atkins is A tier as always, being the machismo guy that he is. And we actually got to go to, which convention was it that was mostly focused around Halloween 3? Was it Mad Monster?
Yeah, it was one of the Mad Monsters.
Yeah, it was either Mad Monster or Mad Monster Expo. I was excited about this because it was Tom Atkins was there, Dick Warlock was there, the producer was there. What's his name?
Tommy Lee Wallace and Stacey Nelkin was there.
Yes. They did a Halloween 3 panel. We got to hear all sorts of cool little tidbits about Halloween 3. We found out about how Dick Warlock got to be fucking Michael in part 2. He just he just put on a mask and walked in the room and was just staring, and it was like, "Are you all right?" And it was like, "You want to play Michael?" He was like, "Yeah, okay, you're Michael."
Yeah, pretty
just
much
as simple as that.
Yeah, and This was directed by Tommy Lee Wallace, who was a big hand on the first Halloween. He was the production designer, and he also stepped in and played Michael Myers in the closet scene, one of the most famous scenes from the original. That was him. Originally, John Carpenter pretty much asked him to direct Halloween 2, and he turned it down because he didn't feel like Halloween needed a sequel. So when they came to him with the idea for Halloween 3 and how it's a different story and all that, he was sold on it, so he jumped on that. Tommy Lee Wallace went on to direct some other cult classics, such as Fright Night Part 2, which is another very underrated classic, and also the 1990 miniseries It with Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown. So Tommy Lee Wallace is, he hasn't directed much stuff. I think he's more of a producer type of dude, but all the things that he has done has been like wonderful. So it was a thrill to meet him, and of course, Tom Atkins and, Dick Warlock, and you got to meet Stacey Nelkin. So they were all cool as hell. And that's why Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, is on our list.
Yeah, it's a great, fun movie. This is not one to watch with the kiddos. It is definitely, it's got some gore in it. And when the gore comes, it's good. Good, Clark. I enjoy it, but y'all probably want to know where to watch it. Well, y'all are in store if you have a couple subscriptions. It is on the Peacock, that is. AMC Plus, Philo, YouTube subscription, Amazon Prime Video, and of course you can always buy this on Vudu, Google Play Movies, Apple TV, Redbox, and YouTube TV. $3.99 is the going price. I don't remember if I seen any bundles of this. No, I'm not sure. But if you don't have it in your collection, buy it. This is definitely a must-have in your Halloween collection.
Oh, yeah. And like you said, if you can't find a single version of it, you can always get the old school Halloween box set. I prefer the Blu-ray version of it because for a long time that was the only way that you could get the producer's cut of Halloween 6. Now you can get it for like $5 by itself, but
yeah,
the collection is better. It just looks better. It feels better in your hands. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this is, like you said, it's a cult classic. We got to give it a rating as we do all these films that we suggest.
Yeah. All these 31 movies in 31 days.
Yeah. And, I don't know. I kind of want to give it a 4, but then again, I'm kind of like, that's a little too high. Maybe a 3.
See, I'm on the fence about that too, because okay, this is the funny thing about 3 is that if it is a standalone movie and not tied to the franchise, it would be a 5. I think it would be a cult classic 5.
Yeah.
But it's tied into the series.
Yeah.
So
you have to group it in with Michael Myers. And unfortunately, there might be a few Michael Myers movies that you might prefer over this one.
Right, exactly.
So we'll give it a double rating. We'll say that it's a 5 standalone if you count it in there. Maybe a 3. 3. Yeah.
Because the reason why, okay, I'm going to explain this just because. So the reason why I can't give it a 4 is because I would give Halloween Rob Zombie Remake a 4.
Yeah. I would also give the original Halloween 2 a 4. I'd also give Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, a 4.
Yeah, see. And the, you could even say, like, if Halloween 6 was cut right, it would be a 4.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of good, solid Michael movies. And
I think for us, probably Season of the Witch falls into that Rob Zombie Halloween 2, Curse of Michael Myers H2O category, you know,
Yeah,
where
unfortunately.
it's a great solid 3,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I hate to do it, but yeah. Sorry. But as always, it's been fun. It's been real fun. I'm GT Ripper.
And I'm Todd of Thunder saying toodaloo.
And stay spooky. Oh, yeah. And by the way,
5 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 5 more days till Halloween. Silver Shamrock.